Hello, my name is Lee Perry. I'm a therapist. I've been labeled many things, such as nerd, weirdo, theater kid, many other things as well. But I don't fit neatly into society's box. Do you ever feel like you don't quite belong? Like you're trying to fit into spaces that weren't built for you? Or maybe you've got a dream tucked away, something you think about when nobody's watching, but every time you imagine taking that first step, doubt creeps in. You think, what if I'm not good enough? What if I fail? What will people think? Well, here's the truth. You're not alone. You're not alone in feeling this way. So many of us hold ourselves back, waiting for the perfect moment or for someone else to tell us it's okay to take the leap. But here's what I've learned. Belonging isn't something you need to earn. And confidence doesn't mean being fearless. It's about showing up as you are, daring to take risks, and realizing that you're more capable than you ever imagined. Most of the time, it's a matter of getting out of your own way and showing a little faith in yourself. You are enough for so many things, and you deserve to see your dreams come true. The biggest obstacle we all face is ourselves. We let others convince us that we will fail, and we take on their fears and their doubt, and we make that our own. They may say it only once, but we will pick up that banner, and for some of us, we will carry that for the rest of our life. Have you ever seen a child play? They have such a rich imagination. They can do anything and do it with confidence. Unfortunately, people have a tendency to train that out of us at a young age by introducing fear and doubt. Sometimes people pull us down, and they want to keep us safe because of their own fear. They think they're doing us a favor, perhaps saving us from pain that they've suffered. What I would love to see is you believe in yourself enough to just try. You would be amazed at what you're capable of if you would just stop getting in your own way. So many of us feel like we never fit in, like we don't belong. Well, one of the purposes of this podcast is to be a place where people can feel like dreams are possible and no one will ridicule them for those dreams. There is a destructive way of thinking that is far too prevalent, and that is what I call the in-the-box thinkers. They are good in their way, and as long as things are low or no risk, they're happy where they are. These are the ones that, if they are not careful, will pull you back and get you to stay in the box where things are comfortable and safe. Well, pirates never fit too well in normal society. Pirates take risks and try to risk for their dreams. Frankly, some of us don't feel like we fit too well in normal society. I am one of these. I have ADHD and have spent much of my life being shamed for being different and not fitting into the box where people think it's safe. Well, I'm done being safe. I want to crew my ship with other black sheep that don't fit in and are not afraid to be a part of a community, willing to encourage each other to think differently and to chase your dreams. Trying to stuff a person with ADHD into a box is about as successful as trying to bathe a cat. The box is safe, but let me ask you this. Where would society be if there weren't people who dream and chase those dreams? Despite those often with good intentions who pulling us back into the box, where would all of our innovations come from without people thinking outside the box? We would still be living outside. Someone had to think about coming in and out of the rain before it was popular. Someone said to me the other day, someone had to be the first one to try the berries. Well, these people are the pirates. These are the ones I'm looking for. People willing to take risks. I promise you this, the box is safe, but dreams don't come true there. At least mine didn't. Mine won't. You will learn far more by trying and falling and getting up and trying again than you will inside of someone else's box, where someone else was brave enough to try and told you it was safe. You will be happier being free and attempting your dreams than you ever will be by letting someone else take the risks. Your dreams are valuable and worth pursuing. Take the risk. Don't play it safe where free thought and dreams are stifled and snuffed out. Where would we be if the box was not where we lived, but rather spending the majority of our time outside the box pursuing our dreams and ideas? This podcast is here to help you do exactly that. Every episode, we will dive into stories, insights, conversations that will, I hope, help you to feel at home in your own skin, build the courage to try, and take the bold steps towards a life that you've always dreamed. We will look at the fears and mental health struggles that may impede us from reaching our dreams. Don't wait for permission to live the life you want. You need a little encouragement and a reminder that you're not alone. The box that may feel good for some people, but certainly not for all of us, that box is not good for us. If you don't fit in very well where you've been stuffed, then step over here. Let's stretch those arms and let's see if you can fly. So if you're ready to face your doubt, start embracing the possibilities ahead, join me. I will be releasing these on YouTube for now and one day Patreon, maybe. And, well, become a member of my Black Sheep crew. Let's get started. This is our space, but your moment, your time, your crew. And I am but a humble pirate captain who'd like some company on this voyage. Let's learn together and see what kind of mischief and fun we can get up to while learning more about mental health and see just how much growth and personal satisfaction we can achieve, what dreams we can catch. I invite you to join me, the Pirate Therapist, and let's see what we can accomplish together. Remember, normal, quote unquote, is what you become when you have lost all sense of self-identity and become someone else's definition of who or what you should be. If you've ever been labeled as weird or different or strange, that means you're not normal. That's not a bad thing. Don't let anyone tell you that it is. So, if you would like to join me on this journey, I would love to have you. And let me raise a glass to you. And let's see what we can learn together and see what we can achieve. I hope to take some of the sting and some of the fear out of life, help you embrace the possibilities. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.